Welcome back to Living 808. We are back at Kuilei Place, and today we are exploring the advantages of home ownership here in Hawaii, plus programs that can help make that goal attainable. And I'm joined by Jenn, Daniel, and Chris, who are going to talk all about it. Aloha, you guys.
Hi.
And of course, you're sales associates here, but you also have bought into the condo like all the other sales associates, which I think is so cool. But Jenn, let's talk about it. You know, for people that are really, I think for a lot of us, it's a goal to own a home here in the islands, but I think a lot of people think, you know, where do I start? Maybe it's not for me. Talk about the advantages, though, of owning versus renting.
Yeah, so there's numerous advantages of owning a home compared to renting. Kelly, something that we see in our business over and over again while we're helping our clients realize home ownership is the ability to build equity as well as the potential of realizing property appreciation. I recently came across a study by the Federal Reserve, and it helps illustrate this. And what that study shows is that the median net worth of homeowners in the US is 40 times higher than the median net worth of renters. That's huge, right?
Yeah. So what would be a tip for a first-time homebuyer here in Hawaii that you'd have?
Honestly, my biggest advice or tip for a first-time homebuyer is the earlier you start, the better. I understand that starting the process can be daunting. I've been there, but really the longer you wait, the harder it gets. For example, if someone is renting currently and they're paying $2,500 a month, in just 6 years, they're gonna be paying $180,000. And that's assuming rent doesn't increase at all. So that's huge. So basically, anyone interested or considering home ownership, they should start sooner than later.
And of course, I think so many people do know the benefits of owning a home, but a lot of people are thinking that they can't afford it. So let's talk about the state's affordability program. Can you share more about that?
So right now, the median sales price for a single-family home on Oahu is $1.1 million. And so I think for a lot of people who are renting or living with family, it's a pretty big hurdle to overcome. And so this is where HHFDC comes in. HHFDC is one of the government agencies that oversees the development of affordable housing. Also tasked with finding housing solutions for our residents of Hawaii, all with the goal of making homeownership more attainable. And so for our HHFDC residences, the price is based off of the area median income rather than the market value. And so that's where the opportunity is for those who are looking to get into homeownership. Those units are priced below market value with just 5% deposit, and again, the opportunity to get into homeownership.
That's so great. And 5%, that's fabulous, because I think so many people think you have to hit at least that 20%, if not more. So I think that really opens up opportunity for a lot of folks. So for those wanting more info, where do we go?
So they can visit our website, kuileiplace.com/HHFDC. And there I would recommend watching the webinar. There's an educational webinar that's super informative. It has all the eligibility requirements there, and they can use that to help determine whether they are eligible for this program.
Okay, perfect. And again, there are multiple programs. So Chris, what we're going to talk about, it's kind of a program inside of the program, the brand new pilot DEP. For those that hadn't heard about it, can you share what that is and who it can help out?
Absolutely, Kelly. So I think everyone on the team is excited that Kuilei Place is going to be a part of this brand new program being offered by the state of Hawaii to really help our local families attain that dream of home ownership. So the DEP program is really a program within a program that's going to allow us to effectively lower the price of a 2-bedroom residence by over $103,000, taking that price down to $523,000. So it's an amazing opportunity. And you know, I believe our nurses, our teachers, our police officers, and our farmers are an integral part of our community. And this program aims to go ahead and help them attain that dream of home ownership.
That's such an incredible program. So if someone was a nurse, a teacher, a police officer, or ag worker, how do they get involved and how do they learn more?
I think it all starts with a conversation, Kelly. You know, I was fortunate to help one of my friends qualify under the DEP program last week. So she's a nurse at Kapiolani Children's Hospital. She really didn't believe that home ownership was actually attainable for her until we had a conversation. We talked story about this program. She went ahead, filled out her application, right? Took that leap of faith, and we're able to sign her contract for a 2-bedroom home last week. So I told her I'd give her a shout out. So congratulations, sis. So proud of you. Can't wait to be neighbors. And yeah.
That's amazing. And so your program is a program within a program, and you have certain careers, but what you were talking about, it's not limited like that, right?
That's correct. HHFDC is open for all professions.
Okay, good to know. So if people want to learn more info, what do we do?
Absolutely. They can come down to our sales gallery here in Ala Moana Shopping Center. We're open Monday through Sunday from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. And we can go ahead and see what program is going to fit their family's needs moving forward.
Wonderful. And it is the sales gallery. So not only will you see the best programs, but also you'll be able to check out what Kuilei Place is going to look like. And you guys, I'm so excited. I'm excited for you. I am so happy that so many of the folks that work here are actually going to be living there. I like that everyone's getting to know who their neighbors are too ahead of time. Thanks so much for joining us, you guys. And thanks for having me out here.
Thank you.
Hard to call in sick when your neighbor also works with you, but that's I think
awesome.
it's fabulous. Everyone in there that you see has bought a place at Kuilei Place. 16 salespeople all got their own spot.
That's awesome.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So good stuff.
Yeah.
And of course, you can always head on over to the showroom for what's available. You can take a look at some of the renderings and meet some of the people that you just saw there on camera on the 3rd floor of Ala Moana Center next to T-Mobile.
That's right.
And if we have some important updates to share with you about the HHFDC department program, we're going to do it right here.
Yeah, that's right. The program has expanded. Now, the DEP program now includes educators, healthcare workers, law enforcement, and agricultural field workers. Visit kuileiplace.com/DEP for all of your information.
And of course, that is on your screen right now. Good stuff. And they're really good about letting you know everything that you need to know when trying to become a homeowner at Kuilei Place.
That's right.
And all the stuff that goes on over there.
Yeah.
I guess the proof is in the pudding. If all 16 of them have bought a place, it must be good.
Well, I remember, when I've met them, they like to live in the project that they've worked on.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
So it's not like, okay, we built this for you.
And for some of the management, that is definitely the case.
Yeah.